Did you know that right now, in your kitchen, there are 5 common items slowly poisoning you and shortening your life after age 65? It's shocking, but true. Every single day, millions of American seniors prepare meals using products that silently release toxins into their food and bodies. In this video, I'll reveal these hidden dangers lurking in 98% of American kitchens and show you exactly how to protect yourself and your loved ones immediately. This information could literally add years to your life, and it's information most doctors won't tell you about. Let me tell you about Beverly, a vibrant 74-year-old grandmother from Ohio who prided herself on maintaining an immaculate kitchen. She cooked homemade meals almost every day using cookware she'd owned for decades. But over the past year, Beverly started experiencing mysterious symptoms: chronic fatigue, unexplained joint pain, digestive problems, and foggy thinking. She visited 4 different doctors and had countless tests, but no one could figure out what was wrong. That was until her grandson Thomas, who happens to be a toxicologist, came to visit. Within minutes of entering Beverly's kitchen, Thomas identified 5 common items that were likely poisoning his grandmother daily. When Beverly removed these items from her home, her symptoms began improving within just 2 weeks. 3 months later, she felt better than she had in years. The transformation was remarkable, and it started with removing these 5 dangerous items that might be in your kitchen right now. Number 1. Non-stick cookware with PFAS chemicals. Is that convenient non-stick pan slowly poisoning you with every meal you prepare? The answer may terrify you. According to researchers at the Harvard School of Public Health, traditional non-stick cookware contains PFAS chemicals, per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances that break down over time and contaminate your food directly. These are known as forever chemicals because they never fully break down in the environment or in your body. And here's what's truly frightening. A recent EPA study revealed that after age 60, your body's ability to filter out these toxins decreases by up to 40%, meaning they accumulate in your tissues at an alarming rate. Take the case of Gerald, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Michigan. Gerald used the same set of non-stick pans for over 15 years, often cooking at high temperatures, which significantly accelerates toxin release. When his doctor finally tested his blood after years of unexplained health issues, his PFAS levels were nearly 7 times higher than normal. The most disturbing part? His doctors traced these elevated levels directly to his cookware. Gerald had been poisoning himself with every meal he cooked. What you must do immediately is inspect your kitchen for any non-stick cookware that's scratched, peeling, or over 3 years old. These are actively leaching toxins into your food right now. Replace them immediately with safer alternatives like cast iron, high-quality stainless steel, or true ceramic cookware, not ceramic-coated nonstick. When shopping for replacements, look specifically for labels that say PFAS-free and non-toxic. Brands I recommend are Lodge for cast iron, which actually improves your food by adding beneficial iron, or All-Clad for stainless steel. For a more affordable option, simply find any 100% stainless steel cookware with no coating. Don't wait until your next shopping trip. Remove those toxic pans from your kitchen today. Would you knowingly feed poison to your loved ones? Of course not. Then why continue using cookware that does exactly that? Number 2. Plastic food storage containers with BPA-BPS. Those convenient plastic containers leach dangerous chemicals directly into your food, especially after years of use and microwaving. This silent poisoning happens with every meal you store or reheat. The National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences has published alarming research showing that BPA and its substitute, BPS, found in most plastic containers, are endocrine disruptors that pose significantly higher risks to seniors. Their research demonstrates that after age 65, your body's natural detoxification pathways become less efficient, allowing these chemicals to accumulate and cause more damage than in younger adults. What's worse, heating these containers in the microwave can increase chemical leaching by up to 55 times. Consider what happened to Peggy, a 70-year-old widow from Arizona. For convenience, Peggy prepared and stored all her weekly meals in plastic containers, reheating them daily in the microwave. Over time, she developed irregular heartbeats, thyroid problems, and unexplained weight gain. When her endocrinologist suggested removing all plastic from her food storage routine as a test, the improvement was dramatic. Within just 1 month, her hormone levels began normalizing, and her symptoms reduced significantly. The plastic containers she thought were making her life easier were, in fact, making her sicker. Were actually making her sick. Here's what you need to do today. Go through your kitchen cabinets and remove all plastic food storage containers, especially any that are cloudy, scratched, or more than 2 years old. These are leaching the highest levels of toxins. Replace them immediately with glass containers with silicone or glass lids. For budget-friendly options, simply reuse glass jars from pasta sauce or pickles after a thorough washing. If you must use plastic temporarily, never heat food in it, and discard any container with visible wear. Mason jars are an excellent, affordable alternative, and brands like Pyrex and Glasslock make specially designed glass food storage that's both practical and safe. Make this switch now. Don't prepare even one more meal in those toxic plastic containers. Your body has likely been accumulating these chemicals for decades. Isn't it time to stop this poisoning today? Number 3. Aluminum cookware and foil in 98% of homes. Did you know that the aluminum cookware and foil you've trusted for decades is linked to serious cognitive decline in seniors? This connection is so well established that it should terrify anyone over 65. Recent studies published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease have found disturbing connections between aluminum exposure and neurodegenerative diseases. Researchers at Keele University in the UK discovered that aluminum from cookware and foil transfers directly into food, especially when cooking acidic foods like tomatoes or citrus. Their findings reveal that seniors who regularly use aluminum cookware have up to 3.7 times the normal aluminum concentration in their brain tissue. The connection is so strong that many neurologists now routinely ask about aluminum cookware use when screening for early dementia. Let me tell you about Norman, a 77-year-old former engineer from Pennsylvania. Norman was proud of his practical kitchen and had used the same aluminum pots for over 4 decades. He wrapped leftovers in aluminum foil daily and even cooked acidic foods like his favorite tomato sauce in aluminum pans. After experiencing increasing memory problems, his daughter convinced him to participate in a clinical study on environmental factors in cognitive decline. The researchers were shocked to find his aluminum levels were among the highest they'd ever recorded. When Norman eliminated aluminum from his kitchen, his cognitive test scores stabilized rather than continuing their previous decline. You need to act now to protect your brain health. Today, go through your kitchen and identify all aluminum cookware, bakeware, and foil for cooking. Replace aluminum pots and pans with stainless steel, cast iron, or glass alternatives immediately. When storing food, use glass containers instead of wrapping items in aluminum foil. For baking, replace aluminum baking sheets with stainless steel ones. If you absolutely must use aluminum foil occasionally, never let it directly touch acidic foods like tomatoes, citrus fruits, or vinegar-based dressings. Instead, place a barrier layer of parchment paper between the food and foil. Don't put this off. Your brain health depends on making these changes immediately. If you've been using aluminum cookware for decades, imagine how much of this toxic metal might already be accumulated in your tissues. Why risk one more day of exposure? Number 4. Chemical-laden cleaning products. The cleaning products under your sink are filling your lungs with toxic chemicals that are especially harmful after age 65. Every time you clean your counters, you may be breathing in poison. Pulmonologists at the University of California have documented that exposure to common household cleaning chemicals causes significantly more damage to senior lungs than to those of younger adults. Their research shows that after age 65, your respiratory system's protective mechanisms weaken, allowing cleaning chemicals to cause up to 32% more cellular damage than in younger adults. The American Lung Association warns that regular exposure to these chemicals can accelerate lung function decline and trigger chronic conditions like COPD, or exacerbate existing asthma. This is exactly what happened to Shirley, a 73-year-old homemaker from Tennessee who prided herself on maintaining a spotless kitchen. She used heavy-duty cleaning products daily, often mixing different chemicals to create what she believed were stronger cleaners. After developing a persistent cough that eventually led to breathing difficulties, pulmonary testing revealed she had chemical-induced lung inflammation and early-stage COPD. Her doctor traced these conditions directly to her decades of daily exposure to aggressive cleaning products. The most heartbreaking part? This damage was entirely preventable. Here's what you must do right now. Open the cabinet under your kitchen sink and remove all products containing warnings like danger, poison, or corrosive. These are actively damaging your lungs with every use. Replace them immediately with natural alternatives that are just as effective without the health risks. Make your own all-purpose cleaner using equal parts white vinegar and water with a few drops of lemon essential oil. For tougher cleaning jobs, baking soda makes an excellent scrub that won't harm your respiratory system. If you prefer commercial products, brands like 7th Generation, Method, and Mrs. Meyer's offer effective cleaners without the most harmful chemicals. Make this switch today. Your next breath depends on it. Why continue filling your home with toxic fumes when safer alternatives are readily available? Your lungs have supported you for decades. Isn't it time to protect them? Number 5. Antibacterial cutting boards and kitchenware. That antibacterial cutting board you thought was protecting you? It's actually damaging your immune system and gut health. This well-intentioned purchase could be undermining your entire health. Immunologists at Johns Hopkins University have discovered that triclosan and other antibacterial compounds commonly found in kitchen products are particularly harmful to seniors. Their research demonstrates that these chemicals disrupt gut bacteria balance, which becomes increasingly critical after age 65 when your natural microbiome diversity already begins to decline. Even more alarming, a recent study published in the Journal of Immunology found that regular exposure to antibacterial compounds can reduce immune responsiveness by up to 40% in adults over 60, leaving you more vulnerable to infections and illness. Consider what happened to Theodore, a 67-year-old retiree from Florida who was extremely conscientious about germs. He replaced all his wooden cutting boards with antibacterial plastic ones and used antibacterial soap sprays and wipes throughout his kitchen. After developing severe digestive issues and suffering from 3 serious infections in 1 year, his gastroenterologist connected his gut problems to his excessive use of antibacterial products. The very items Theodore thought were protecting him were actually destroying his beneficial bacteria and weakening his immune system. Here's what you need to do immediately. Check your kitchen for any product labeled antibacterial or antimicrobial, including cutting boards, dish towels, sponges, and hand soaps. Replace these items today with safer alternatives. For cutting boards, choose hardwood options like maple or walnut, which have natural antibacterial properties without harmful chemicals. Clean them with plain hot water and regular dish soap, which removes germs effectively without dangerous compounds. Switch to regular dish towels washed in hot water and replace antibacterial hand soap with regular soap that doesn't contain triclosan or triclocarbon. Check the ingredient list carefully. Regular soap is equally effective at removing germs without damaging your microbiome. Don't delay making these changes. Your immune system cannot afford continued exposure to these harmful chemicals. Isn't it ironic that products marketed to protect your health could be actively damaging it? Stop this hidden attack on your immune system today. Did you know that seniors who make these 5 simple changes report feeling significantly better within just 30 days? The toxins I've revealed today accumulate slowly over decades, which is why many people don't connect their symptoms to these common kitchen items. But these toxins can be eliminated from your body once you remove their source. Your body has an amazing ability to heal, even after decades of exposure. But you must act now. Think about this. You've spent decades taking care of your health, watching what you eat, perhaps exercising, taking supplements, and visiting your doctor regularly. Yet, these 5 common kitchen items could be undoing all that hard work every single day. The good news is that you now have the knowledge to eliminate these hidden dangers immediately and protect yourself and your loved ones. Remember Beverly from the beginning of our video? 6 months after removing these 5 toxic items from her kitchen, her doctor was astonished by her improved blood work and overall health. Her energy returned, her thinking cleared, and at 74 she felt better than she had in years. You deserve the same transformation. Take action today to remove these toxic kitchen items. Your future self will thank you. Comment below which of these toxic items you found in your kitchen today. Hit that like button and subscribe for more life-saving health information for seniors that most doctors won't tell you about. Share this video with someone you love. It could literally save their life.